it's a series based on two boys that come together and basically solve crime in London. I work from the fraud department. You're from the police.
Yeah, police force.
You both must be delighted to be leads in a primetime TV series. Did you feel nervous coming into it?
Yeah, because I basically work quite closely with Anna Chancellor and Ariam, and you work very close with
Mark Addy.
And so there is a bit of nerves there, but our characters have got like a lot about them, a lot of attitude and a lot of sort of stick it to the man. So you can use a lot of that on set. But yeah, it caused us nervous. That's nervous being in that position.
There's plenty of stunts in this series, and you must have had great fun filming them. And what were kind of your favourites that you did during the series?
We were tied up in a car, which was incredible.
I don't know about fun.
Yeah, I get down quite quickly, but you don't. Yeah. So that's an amazing one. Jump, the swimming pool.
Yep. Jumping into a pool off what should have been about probably from here down to there, but we jumped off like a 5-metre board, which is a good laugh despite being midnight outdoors in Covent Garden.
Was that quite nerve-wracking then? Do you like to do all your stunts yourself, or?
I felt safe doing that one. The car one, I was upside down for a duration of time. I thought was beyond the threshold of being safe, but we had a paramedic on there, and despite both my eyes being ridiculously bloodshot, he said it was fine. But it was.
Well, you had oxygen.
Yeah, I had oxygen. He gave me a tank, an oxygen tank.
You struggled with that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was hard. It was really hard. But
you probably see that in the scene. You probably see
me crying, calling for my mum.
You guys were doing a bit of kind of running around with guns as well. That must have been good fun. And did you bump into any members of the public while you were doing it? Was there anyone kind of distressed?
Oh,
well, you know
Chuckle
what?
Brothers.
No, you know what? We didn't tend to have the guns. We're getting shot at a lot. So we're not the ones that they should be afraid of. But the hotel, there was people around, wasn't there?
And we were running down, and there was two boys chasing us with sniper rifles, dressed all in black. Yeah. And that because we weren't meant to go down so many levels, but we were just running around and around, and we got so lost. But it's really scary being fired at by blanks. I find it because the sound is frightening. And when normally before a take, they'd be like, "Okay, we're going to load them up now," and we didn't know what was going to happen. No. Do you remember that firebox? And I had to hit it. Yeah. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Things kept happening. Like I just remember being petrified a lot of the time. We wouldn't really run things before we did them, so it would just be action, and you wouldn't know what's going to happen in the take.
So it's genuine fear.
It's genuine fear, yeah.
You mentioned it was a really long shoot. What was the rap party like?
Oh, let's not go into too much detail.
What did we do? We started with some bowling.
Yeah.
Some bowling, and then we went to.
Then the rest is censored.
Then he gets me and Ben taper off at the end of the nights because I like to have my deep chats, whereas Ben just likes to keep the party going. We went back to Matt, the costume designer's flat after, and I love my deep chats, like one-on-ones. And you just wanted the party, didn't you?
No, it was a really good night actually. Because by the end it was a big crew, and we got on so well. We haven't done that much, but I think of all the sets I've been on, I've never been so close with all the people behind the camera. So we were just one big family by the end, and it was a really good night. That.